Hey guys, welcome. How are you today? I'm doing well. Just got off of work not too long ago. And it's like having tea time with me. I just wanted to talk a little bit, and don't mind my video. It's like I don't know, something is wrong. Probably might be the network. But I just wanted to get on here just to talk with you guys for a moment. And this month is actually depression and like the depression month. I forgot what I was reading earlier today, but I noticed that a lot of us, we suffer in silence. Like you see the outer core, but you really don't know what's going on with the person in the inside. I know a lot of people, they're dealing with a lot of different things and stuff like that. And still, that's why it's always good every time you come in contact with the person. It's always good just to say hello. How are you today? Or how are you feeling today? Because you never know. And sometimes when you say those things, like hello to people, or you ask how a person is doing, most of the time it may brighten up their day, because I know there are people that are actually suffering in silence. And depression is big, and there's been a lot of suicide stuff going on lately. Like a lot of people, are tired, and some people may feel like every day, the things that they do every day is not enough. And so the only way to deal with it is like, hey, why not take my life? Nobody to talk to, nobody's not actually there for me. So, like, what's the point of being here? So I know there's a lot of people that are suffering now. Even with the stuff like with celebrities, lately this year, there's been a lot of deaths this year. For 2022, there has been a lot of deaths lately. And especially the one today, well, it happened 2 days ago, but, I just found out about it today, about Twitch, and that right there was a shocker, because I'm like, man, like, wow, he just celebrated his anniversary and stuff. And of course, he might have been suffering in silence, like a lot of people. And it's like, if you feel that way, if you feel like you're hurting, or, like anything, reach out, get help. You can even email me if you need to talk, Hey, I got my own stuff going on, but I'm always a listening ear, because I know how it is. Like on my previous video that I did a while, like maybe about 3-4 weeks ago, probably maybe about a month ago, I talk about how, sorry about my videos, like it goes in and out. Maybe when I do my edits, maybe it might be a little better. But anyways, like I talked about things I've been through, and like I suffer from depression a lot. Like at a young age, I lost my parents. I lost my mom and my dad at the age of 10. And my dad, he decided, I guess, one of those things, if I can't have you, nobody else can have you. Let's just put it that way. Like domestic violence is a big thing. And so he decided, like the last day that I saw my dad, he came, he picked up my sister and brother and myself. He took us to the doctors because he said that we're sick with something. He wanted to get us checked out or whatever. So that was like the last time we actually spent like with my dad that night. And then after that, he brought us home, and he said, I'll be back in the morning to pick you guys up. I gotta come and bring some money, to give to your mom. So I'm gonna come pick you guys up in the morning. So it was like, okay. And so then when we got to the house, my mom's boyfriend was there. And he answered the door and let us in and stuff or whatever. My dad, he left, and that was that. The next day, my dad, he comes and knocks on the door, and he was like, he asked he was talking to my mom, like, let me in and stuff like that or whatever, so I can give you the money and stuff or whatever. So my dad, when he came in, he was sitting down talking with my mom. He told me and my sister to go, and my brother to go ahead and get ready. My brother was already gone out the door. He's happy. Dad's here to come and get us. So he already left. He already sitting in the truck waiting on us. So me and my sister were sitting in the bathroom getting dressed. And next thing you know, you hear this gunshot. You're like, what is that noise? And so my sister and I, we came out the bathroom. We went into the, I think it was like the dining room area. Yeah, back then, I'm trying to think. Yeah, it was a dining room area. So we went into the dining room area, and we saw my mom laying on the ground, and my dad had shot her in the arm. And so I'm like, I'm down there, comforting my mom, letting her know it's going to be okay. We're going to try to get you out of here. It's okay. It's going to be okay. And so like as when we came out the bathroom, as we're walking out to the dining room where my mom was, my dad storming past us, going to my mom's room. And at the time, her boyfriend, he was in the shower at the time. And I guess he was getting out or something like that, and my dad was banging on the door and stuff, and actually killed him instantly, shot him about 5-6 times, And then after that, I looked at my sister, I said, what are we going to do? We got to go. We got to go, So my sister, she grabbed the phone, called 911. Over there, I'm still down with my mom and stuff. I didn't want to leave her, but at that age, you didn't know what to do. You didn't know how to respond. You didn't know what to say. You don't know. You're in shock or whatever. And, while my sister's on the phone and stuff like that, me and my sister's like, okay, we got to go. My dad, we got to go. Or whatever. So before we left, the last time, that was like the last time I actually physically seen my mom and my dad, and my dad kicking my mom and stuff like that, and yelling at her and everything like that. And so me and my sister, we finally left the house with the phone and went to our neighbor's house. And so we was talking with the neighbor, and at the time, both of my aunts, they lived across the street from where we lived. They lived across the street from they worked across the street. Excuse me. They worked across the street. One worked at a nursing home, one worked at a retirement home, literally right across the street. So we called them to let them know, like, what was going on. Like, Dad's there, he just shot Mom. So, we called. So we're watching from the porch from the neighbor's house, because the way how the building was, it was like our building was facing like this way, and then the neighbor's building was like to the side, so we could see from the side part. And then so we're sitting up there watching and just waiting, and then you see the little SWAT team come and shoot tear gas in the building, to see if my dad was going to run out. But by that time, my aunt and my grandfather and everybody came to the house, to where we were. So we was out there sitting in the car and stuff, waiting to hear back, and just trying to figure out, like, oh, Mom is okay. I can't wait to see Mom. Like, that's all we was thinking. I can't wait to see Mom. My brother, he didn't really believe us, because he left already. And so we're sitting there, we're waiting and waiting. And then next thing you know, here comes my aunt, and she just looked at us and shook her head. My grandfather's crying, and he said, they said she didn't make it. So at that time, that was just like one of the horrifying things to ever experience in my life. And not having your mom, like, still, even though my dad did what he did, You know, like at that age, I don't really understand anything. I really didn't know, you know, like what to think or whatever. But it's like, dang, you know, growing up, no parents, you know, it's like trying to live life, trying to learn, you know, and stuff like that, you know, and it's like when you don't have your mom or your dad there, you really don't have that how you want to say it, like that bond. There's another word I'm looking for, but I can't think of it at the top of my head. Probably because I'm a little tired, but I can't think of it at the top of my head. But, you know, like, at a young age, you know, it's like, to me, you know, I didn't want to live anymore after that. You know, it's like, what's the point? What's the point of living? You know, like, really, like, what's the point? You know, mom's not here, dad's not here. Like, hell, you know, what's the point then? You know, but as you get older, you know, it's like you kind of start understanding things a little bit more, you know, and you kind of understand, like now it's like I know why dad did what he did. You know, it's like, you know, that abusive and controlling thing or whatever. But, you know, that's pretty much the story there, you know, and so it's like, to me, every day, it is a struggle. You know, some days I have good days, some days I have bad days, you know, but it still is a struggle. You know, it's like you gotta pick yourself up. You gotta keep living, you know, even when you don't feel like it. You still gotta get up. You still gotta keep moving, you know, and there is no words anybody can say that can help you to make you feel good. You know, when you lose a parent, the closest thing to you, there is nothing, I mean absolutely nothing, anybody can say that can ease the pain and make you feel better. Nothing. Because until you experience that loss or even that situation, you won't know what a person is truly going through. You know, so to me, that's why, like, I tell people, you know, hey, if you want to talk, you know, I'm here to talk. I'm here to listen, you know, because I know how it is. You know, we ain't got nobody to talk to. You know, sometimes you can't really talk with your family. You know, sometimes even with your friends, you can't even talk to your friends like that. And for some people, it may be easier to talk with a stranger, you know, because it's like they don't know me, you know, so it's easier to talk, you know, to like strange people or whatever, you know, or whatever it is, how you want to say it. But if you guys are feeling like, you know, like you need someone to talk to, or you're feeling down or whatever the case is, you know, I'm going to put my email down at the bottom. I'm going to create a new email, you know, just strictly for this, if people want to talk and email me just to communicate, you know, if they got things going on and you just need somebody to talk to, you know, but I'll put the information at the bottom of in the description box. But, yeah, you know, so, but to me, I try to find things to do, you know, just to uplift the spirits a little bit. You know, like, I like baking, you know, so baking for me, that's my go-to. That's my comfort. That's my peace of mind and stuff like that, you know. But for me, you know, like, it's like everybody else, you know, I struggle just like everybody else in the world. You know, I'm not perfect. You know, I'm not the cream on the cake, you know, the icing on the cake or whatever you want to call it. You know, but to me, it's just, you know, like, I still have my issues, you know, but I'm not going to let that affect me. You know, it's either you like me or you don't. You know, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because the only thing that matters is Jesus loved me, regardless of what. You know, God's love is greater than any other person in the world. So that's why I just get to the point to where, okay, if you don't like me, that's fine. I'm not here to please you. I'm not here to please anybody. And so to me, it's just I don't like to surround myself with negativity. So please surround yourself with positive people that are motivating, people that motivate you to want to be better, people that lift you up when you're down, people that cheer you on, people that like that you can talk to. Those are the people you want to surround yourself with. Not so much negativity and stuff like that, because you can worry about everything. You can worry about money, you can worry about cars, you can worry about jewelry, you can worry about everything. But at the end of the day, when we all leave this earth, all that stuff is still going to be sitting here. And it's sad that people don't really want to build together. And it's sad because it's like, why? Like everybody's worried about not everybody, I'll just say some people, are so in competition with each other. And it's like, well, I don't want to work with you because, it's like thinking I'm better than you, or, whatever, like this person's better than that person. Like, who cares? Like, really, who cares? It's either we gonna work together or we not. And it's like if I come up, we all come up. And everybody's worrying about trying to get the dollar. Money, like, money is not everything. Money is not everything. And so, and some people, when they do get money, it's like they turn into something else. It could be the closest people to you. It could be family. It could be friends. When they get money, it's like some people, they turn on you. And then when the money's gone, or when you lose it all, your money, your car, your house, whatever it is, and it's like that's when some people want to come in and tiptoe to you. And then I'm like, why? Like, for what? You want to be around me now? You wasn't around me. You weren't trying to be around me when you got your money. Now you want to be around me now when you ain't got no car, you ain't got no home, you ain't got no food. Like, why? So to me, it's always be kind to people. Always be kind to people. Even, I know some people, they walk around here like they got the drawers in the bunch and act nasty sometimes. But, I'm like, hey, they just need a little love. Something's not going right in their life. Everybody needs love. Because it's like I know everybody got something going on, because everybody's not perfect. I know some people, I know multiple people we come in contact with daily, weekly, whatever. I know they're going through something, and some people take it out on others, or whatever the case may be. But I'm not going to keep everybody up. I just wanted to just get on and share that and more of my story and stuff like that. And that now what I'm going to try to do, it weekly. We'll do weekly for right now. Do tea time. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it tea time. Just to talk with you guys and just share stuff, and then I'll leave my email down there, and you guys can email me, if you feel like you just need somebody to talk to. I'm not the brightest person in the world, but I'm always a listening ear and can give advice and stuff like that. Just give advice to people and talk with people, because I've been through it all. And so, yeah. So I hope everybody is doing well. And I know Christmas is coming up. If you celebrate Christmas, you can let me know what you're going to be doing for the holidays. What's your Christmas plans? You can email me, if you just need somebody to chat with or whatever. But yeah, you know, what are you guys' plans for the holidays? You guys doing any cooking? You know, did you finish your Christmas shopping? You know, dang, I thought I paused the video, but I guess I didn't. I don't know what I did, but I had to sneeze. But what I was saying was, what are you guys doing for the holidays? Where are you guys from? You know, tell me a little bit about yourself. Um, Whatever it is that you want to talk about, you can just email me, and you know, and I'll respond. You know, just allow me 24 hours to respond, a turnaround time. But yeah, so what I was saying was, what I'm gonna do is, like, I'm gonna do tea time, and I'm gonna create a new, like, a new not a website, a new email link, so you guys can actually email me if you guys need to talk and stuff like that, and then we'll start there and go from there. So thank you guys for watching and listening. You know, now it's time to relax. And yeah, hope you guys all have a good one, and I will see you next time.